girls, how are you all? I hope you're doing really well. I'm sitting in this lovely room today and I can hear the rain pouring down on the roof in here, and we've got my two friends with me today. These are new friends, aren't they? Yeah, these are new friends here to hear the story today. And our story is called Giving It Away. And we're looking at the story of whenever Jesus fed over 5,000 people. Oh, it's a good story. Are we ready? Are we all sitting comfortably? And we'll begin? Yeah? Okay. So one evening, as it began to get late, Jesus looked out over the hillside to see at least 5,000 tired and hungry people waiting for their dinner. They had been listening to Jesus all day. They arrived before breakfast time. They were there in the morning. They were there in the afternoon still. And they were even there past their dinner time. Because you know what? When Jesus told them stories and taught them how to live, they forgot all about time and they just wanted to sit and to listen because Jesus was the best storyteller. It was only whenever their tummies started to grumble. Has your tummy ever grumbled and it makes noises? And they then realized that it was getting late and they were getting really very hungry and a little bit tired. Did we bring any sandwiches with us? One daddy asked. Oh, I feel like I could eat a horse. Mommy, I want something yummy in my tummy, one little girl cried. Jesus' friends had an idea. Let's send everyone away, they said, so that they can go and have their dinner. They don't have to leave, Jesus said. You can give them something to eat. But we don't have enough money to buy food for all these people, Philip panicked. Now, there was a little boy in the crowd. He was only small. And his clever mummy had packed him a small lunch for that day, but he hadn't eaten it yet. Monkey, he thought to himself. I only have 5 small loaves and I have 2 little fish. I wonder, is that enough to give Jesus? Excuse me, and he tugged on Andrew's sleeve. I have something for Jesus, he said. Jesus looked lovingly at this kind boy. He knew it didn't matter how much this little boy had because God would make enough food for everyone, more than enough. Bring the boy's lunch to me, he said to his disciples. And Jesus took these 5 small loaves and the 2 little fish, and he looked up to heaven and he thanked his Father. And then he gave the lunch back to the disciples, to his friends. Tell everyone to sit on the grass, he said, and then go and give them all food. And do you know what happened, boys and girls? It is so amazing. No matter how much they broke off the bread and the rolls, and no matter how much they broke off those little fish, there was always more. And there was more, and more, and more, and even more. Every time they broke a bit off, there was more. There was enough for all these people. That was a lot of people. Everyone ate as much as they wanted until their tummies were super full. And then they had even more left over. And so Jesus' friends, they went around picking up all that was left over. And you know, they were able to fill 12 basketfuls of all that was left. Everybody got what they wanted. Boys and girls, do you know that Jesus is the same today? He still does miracles. He does great, big, amazing things that may not seem natural to us. But they are natural because God has been doing this stuff right from the beginning of time. He made the world and everything in it. He created light from darkness. He made us, he made man from dust. With God, all things are possible. And that's our verse for this week. You're going to see that online. With God, all things are possible. Everything. This little boy didn't have much food, but what he did have, he gave it to Jesus. And he watched as God made enough food to feed 5,000 people. Sometimes whenever you're little, you might think that you don't have enough to give, but you know what? Sometimes even big people, you don't just have to be little, sometimes even big people think that they maybe don't have enough to give Jesus. But God can do big things no matter what we have, no matter how small it seems. God can do big things. And so that's what I want you to remember this week. From the little that you have, from what may seem little, God can do big things. Well, that's our story for today. Did you enjoy it? Hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Take care, everybody. Have a really great week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.